good. You're still here. I got another book I want to tell you about real quick before you go. This book is called Moxie by Jennifer Mathieu. So, first of all, let me just tell you, I love Jennifer because she's an English teacher from here in Texas. So that makes her extra cool in my book. But this particular book is a book I loved when I read it just a couple of months ago. This book follows a young girl named Vivian Carter who lives in Texas in a small town. And she is very frustrated because the boys in her school, the football team specifically, they seem to not be able to do any wrong, even though they're incredibly rude, they're disrespectful, but most of all, they're highly sexist. And they have a number of games that they play that demean and sort of assault these young ladies. And not only that, she's tired of the sexist dress code. She's tired of so many things that seem to be turned against women. And she doesn't know what to do about it, but she finds this box that belonged to her mother in her mother's closet, and it's a box of all kinds of Riot Girl gear. So the Riot Girl movement was a female-led punk rock movement in the 90s that was about women's rights and equality. So she finds this Riot Girl gear, and she gets really motivated by it, and she creates her own zine, which is basically a do-it-yourself handmade magazine to distribute that talks about how it's not right what the boys on the football team are doing, how it's not right, how there's so many sexist policies. And she sort of nervously and privately, anonymously distributes this magazine at this zine at her school. And she thinks that, it's just something to blow off some steam, but it catches fire. And a lot of the other girls start joining the movement, and they start standing up together and helping one another through this challenging time. And then you get to see what happens. Does this Riot Girl movement in present day small town Texas, does it take off? Does it make a difference? Or does it just continue to be the same environment that it's been all this time? This book is funny, it's endearing, and it's great, girl power kind of book. And not only that, it's been picked up and is currently in production to be a Netflix movie directed by Amy Poehler. So lots of good stuff going on there, and I hope that you will pick up this book and check it out because it's awesome.